Welcome back to Let's Play Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Balancing act.
Not balancing act.
Walk the plank.
Walk the plank, apparently. We're about finished here, because after this we just have the chum bucket.
We have to save all those people who are walking the plank.
Huh?
474, 475.
Where? What happens to them when they walk the plank?
Just fine without us landing. 476, 477.
But Mr. Krabs, they're all potential customers. You know what that means. More money.
900.
Spongebob is suddenly really savvy. Mr. Krabs is a really fast counter.
You made me lose count. Don't just stand there. Money, 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 money.
I don't remember Krabs just saying money at random to that degree in the show.
Save the fish as they are forced to walk the plank. Use the mouse to move your
Who's
boat
forcing
left
them?
and right to catch the fish. The
I
more
guess
fish you
robots.
save, the higher your score will be.
Why can't I use arrow keys? Alright. Whatever you say, game. We actually have to catch them? It's kind of weird. Plus, you make sounds and move left and right.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
I thought I had caught him. What exactly are the collisions here? Did I miss something here? This always happens. I never understand these instructions very well because I'm talking when I'm doing them,
Walk the plank.
which hasn't usually caused many problems. It's one of those things, it's a lot harder to understand things when we're talking at the same time.
Walk the plank.
No, it just says
Use
move
the
left and right to
mouse
catch the
move
fish.
your boat left and
What the heck? Oh, this is like a frame rate issue. I'm not catching them because the frame rate's messed up. Which would scare me a little bit, but I don't think there's a minimum number of people for me to catch. Might be missed. But I think if I just get a game over, it's fine, because I don't need a minimum score here. Is there something I'm not understanding here? I think it might be because the frame rate so it's just not working right. They're falling right through.
No.
Is Crab supposed to grab them instead or something? Am I supposed to be offset slightly to the side? Let's see. No?
Oh, no.
I'm not quite sure what I'm not understanding here. But hopefully the game will just let me, it'll just say, hey, good job, if I let everyone fall.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Yeah, no idea. That should be this area done.
Mother of pearl.
balancing.
No, it's not
Walk
done.
the plank.
Probably need a minimum score of at least something.
We have to save all those people.
I don't know how to catch them.
Save the fish as they are forced.
Move left and right to catch them. I should use the arrow keys. But, like, I'm under them. There we go. Why didn't that work before? I'll leave it all other footage just as proof that I don't know what was going on.
Barnacles.
Or you guys can tell me what I was doing wrong, I guess, if you want. If I was actually doing something wrong. So I'm mashing the mouse button now. That's the difference now. Does that have anything to do with it? But my high score is now not 0, so that might help me. Like, mark this game as complete. The game doesn't say I need a minimum score. No, I'm clicking and I don't think that makes a difference. It doesn't say that you need to click. I think it's actually just the frame rate. I think they're clipping through the boat because the frame rate's too low. But the game doesn't say I need a minimum score to progress, so hopefully getting anything that's not 0 will be enough. New high score? Yeah? No, no more play. Is that enough game? Yay! Beautiful. So, and I'm lucky that I haven't had any other issues until now with the frame rate doing stuff like that. That's what happens when your game depends on the frame rate. The game probably lots of games in general only check collisions every frame that gets rendered. That means that the game's lagging extremely, then the collisions are checked less often. So things touching each other, like those fish in the boat that I'm controlling, they can clip through each other. In games like Hot Wheels Mechanics, that can also mean really strange things happening, like shush, like teleporting on top of buildings and whatnot. But thankfully we got through it.
I have just been handed a statement from a Mr. Plankton, entrepreneur and proprietor of the Chum Bucket. It reads, I, Plankton, would like to request the services of a few first-class citizens who would be so kind to help me restore my spectacular contraption that these robots have damaged.
Would you really repeat that on air? It's not very professional. In fact, you're not even wearing your suit. What are you doing?
All the friendly citizens of Bikini Bottom. That is all.
This guy's just going crazy.
Holy sea cow, what's that smell?
Why are you in here? Well, because Plankton asked for help, I guess.
No wonder Plankton never has any customers.
Where even is this in the Chum Bucket?
This must be where all the robots are coming from. Okay, I'm going in.
Is there like an enforced order to play these levels in? Like, do you have to the Chum Bucket lab last? I have no idea. Whatever.
Find different colored keys to unlock rooms. Avoid the robots by hiding in the different rooms. Collect all of the machine parts to continue to the next game.
This actually reminds me slightly of... Oh, music! That reminds me of other things. This reminds me a little bit of the weird minigame you have to do in the Spongebob movie game for PC. How you have to walk around the Chum Bucket to pick some stuff up while you're being chased by the Spongebob. And this actually has the same controls effectively as the one Operation Krabby Patty game. Cornering myself is surely a great idea. The Operation Krabby Patty game where you're driving around. It controls the same way. It's kind of fun hearing the same music and controlling the same way. They're not very aggressive. There we go. Life gets a little bit more complicated each time. Yeah, so we have more places we can go in. Are scissors a machine part? So is that enough for chasing me here? No. Not even these scissors, they're just some scissors. They're scissors that we could have found anywhere else. Like how some of these rooms that open up are completely useless. That's kind of a Karen-ish type of thing. It's on that screen there. It's gonna be embarrassing if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Karen never appeared back in console version of Bikini Bottom. I don't know why. I wish she did. I was talking earlier in another AWE game, probably the Spongebob movie, I think, about how I was disappointed. No, it was Lights Camera Pants. About how I was disappointed that Karen never really seemed to get that much attention. I looked it up actually not long after that. I looked on the Spongebob wiki of Karen and her wiki page, and she actually did get some episodes later on after I stopped watching the show. So maybe she's not so neglected nowadays as she used to be. Or maybe I was just making stuff up when I thought she was neglected. Either way, where is that darn key? I can go in there, but I'll see why I would do that. The red key's the next one I want, if I remember right. Can I walk through there? No. I remember seeing a red key anywhere. Oh, hello. Is that a weight? Yes, it is.
You've collected. Oh, wait.
Well, carrying that around will strengthen you up a little bit. What's even the point of having two different colored gates on that one room? Here's a finish, which I don't want to go to until I pick everything up, of course. Hello. Red key. Whoops. I was not looking. Didn't help that my cursor covered the enemy a little bit, but I was distracting myself. There's probably some part in the middle here that I've neglected. I don't recognize this part. That knife right there, for instance. There we go. Jeez. Took some time. This controls terribly when the game is lagging like this, by the way, because the cursor also lags. But that's not the game's fault. Find the green key. I don't need the... Oh, I do need the green key. Darn it. Didn't see those barrels there. They're in my way. I always think that's an artifact or a part that I can pick up. Those little boxes, and it's actually just a power-up that I don't really need. This is something else I also don't need. Extra life? This is slow motion instead of freeze or something. Freeze can freeze enemies in places that prevent you from proceeding, which is a big pain. Freeze is not always a good power-up. It's not like you can actually decide which power-up you get. Spongebob, come on. Get through the door. Get through the door! I should probably just worry about finding all the keys before I worry about anything else. Here we go. Because I can get all the stuff to open. Or I can get all the parts, rather. Once... What are you doing? Once all the paths are open. But if I see something, I might as well pick it up. Not like there's really a difference between looking for parts and looking for... What? There's not really a difference between looking for parts and looking for... Can I stand on that? Figured not. But it's not like I can really discriminate between looking for parts and looking for keys. I just look for stuff either way. I happen to find what I happen to find. Spongebob, go in there. Spongebob!
You've collected a large gear.
As opposed to a small gear? The inflection he said that with was interesting. Alright, so I need to find the last key. I know the last... Oh, there we go. I know vaguely where the last thing out... Come on, Spongebob! I know where the last thing is I don't have, vaguely. It was that knife-looking thing. Collect the remaining parts first. Thank you for reminding me, game. One step ahead of you. There we go. Spongebob! Dorsal is in a little bit of trouble, though. It's a pulley? Okay, I thought it was like a pocket knife, but okay. Not that I know what these things are for. Some kind of machinery, something or another, I guess. But we had scissors, too. Anyways, we'll get out of here and that'll be it for this episode. I need to get past that guy. I have to say, the robot designs are a little bit less imaginative in this version of the game than in Bikini Bottom console. I don't want those points. Get away from me, robot. Just a little disappointing. Although I never really gave much appreciation to how creative the robot designs were in the console version, for that matter. Oh well, but compared to how creative the fish designs were in other AWE games, it's kind of a surprise. Anyways, see you next time, everyone.